Hey YouTube, this is Palindrometric, and I actually am going to do the video response to MissJenniRae's "What do you plan on doing after you reach your goal?" So I'm not necessarily expecting to reach my goal by next summer, although I would like it, obviously. But I'm not necessarily expecting it. However, I do expect to be in a much healthier weight range, and hopefully I'll have lost at least a big chunk of what I do hope to lose. So I've already kind of planned out what I plan on doing next summer, to celebrate not only weight loss, but also to celebrate the fact that I will be free of Texas, and I will be living in Colorado. And I'll be back where there are mountains and trees and animals and water, and it's beautiful. So anyhow, I am planning a 2-day river rafting trip. So it's 2 days and 1 night in northern Colorado. And I haven't been rafting for quite a long time, in part because of the fact that I've been living away from areas where there is quite a bit of water, but also I've been avoiding it too because I just don't really feel comfortable. Like I would be able to easily crawl back into the boat, or that I would expect somebody else to be able to pull me back into the boat. Maybe that's just unreal. Maybe that's an irrational fear, but it's still something that I just don't want to have to ever encounter. And I know that people do fall out of boats. The last time I went rafting was with a friend of mine who actually is a certified raft guide, and some of her guide friends, as well as a few other random people, including myself and the person that I was dating at the time. Anyhow, we had a class 5 rapid, which is basically a waterfall. It was about a 30-foot drop at the end of the run, and this was the first time that my ex had ever been rafting before, and he's a little bit awkward. He's one of those typical actuary types, except for the fact that he was really cute. Anyhow, so he completely fell out of the boat, and of course we had to pull him in, but it wasn't a big deal. I mean, he was less than I am now, and I don't know, I don't want to be that person. So anyhow, I am really excited about the fact that I will be able to go next year because of proximity, but also because of the fact that I'll be in a much healthier weight range where I won't be as self-conscious. I also would like to do some lake kayaking. I have done some kayaking before, and I've also done some rowing, but at this point in time, I know my ass is too big to actually fit in a kayak seat. Yeah, the same ex-boyfriend and I went kayaking, and this was like 6 or 7 years ago, and at that time I was less than what I am now, and I was having to squeeze my ass into the seat, so I know that now it wouldn't ever happen. So I would like to be able to not only get into kayaking a little bit more because I will be next to a lake or very close to a lake, but also because of the fact that I've just always wanted to spend more time in a boat. And I initially was thinking about, joining a crew team or a rowing team, not a crew team. Crew's mainly like college, right? So a rowing team, but I think first I'll look into the kayaking, and so I would like to get my own kayaking equipment, and then join some sort of kayaking club, so that way I would have other people to be able to go out onto the water with. And I really do like riding a bicycle, although I don't do it anymore because I'm really self-conscious about the fact that sure that I look ridiculous on one, but and I love swimming, and I've always loved swimming, and it's something that I've actually always been pretty good at. My mom put me in swimming lessons when I was a kid. I was about 5, I think, when I actually started swimming lessons. So, and then I had, been in pools a lot before that. So I'm a pretty decent swimmer. So I would actually like to be able to add to that some running and begin training for the possibility of maybe doing a triathlon. So that would be something else I would like to begin engaging in next summer. So anyhow, again, this was just my response to MissJenniRae's what do you plan on doing when you reach your goal? And I hope you guys are having yourselves a good day. Oh, also, by the way, I'm going to upload a couple of videos because there's a couple of different things I want to talk about, but I don't want to make them all into a single rambling video because I obviously ramble enough as it is. Okay, bye.